Hey my Nellies, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome here if you're new. I'm so happy that you're here. Thank you to everyone who watches my channel. If you like, subscribe, or share, tell your friends about it. I'm still trying to grow my channel, but please do smash that like button because it does help the algorithm to send these videos out to more people and build my channel. So I just want to do a really quick swatching video of light Elegance products that I bought, and these are the polishes that came in the pot that they are discontinuing, so they had them like for $2. So I just picked up a few of those. I wanted to swatch them really quick for you. I'm using an oval brush, an oval gel brush number 4 from Light Elegance to apply these gels to the swatches. I'm not real good with working with this kind of gel. It's new for me, but I am just tickled to death to be able to wear gel again and not have any allergic reactions. So if you're somebody that has allergic reactions, this is a brand that I absolutely recommend to you. You still want to be careful. Don't get it on your skin. Wear your gloves, do your prep, do your cleanup, all the things. But so far, knock on wood, I've not had any reactions to this stuff, and I just love it. I'm just still trying to perfect the application process. But anyway, I'm going to try to figure out how to speed up the video so that it just goes to the swatches quickly and we're not here all day. So hang on, I'll be right back. So on these swatches, I did go ahead and sand them lightly to remove the shiny surface. I did clean them with the LE Pro Cleanser. And now I'm just going in with a really thin layer of tack. You don't want to use too much of that stuff. If you use too much, it will interfere with the adhesion. According to the videos that I've watched from Light Elegance, I've watched 1,000 videos. I think everything that they have out, I have watched to try to learn how to use this stuff. But anyway, you do want to prepare those tips just like you would if it was your natural nail. They do require an adhesive product, and they have several different kinds. They suggest that you start out with tack, which is what I'm using here. So yeah, so just hang in there and we'll get through this. And also, you do want to cure that in the LED lamp. They have a dot 4 generation, I think it is, LED lamp, and they also have a mini, and they also have like just like a quick flash curing light. But for this video, I was using my Kiara Sky light, which is comparable. However, I've got some beef with the Kiara Skylight, but we're not going to go there today. But anyway, most of these I think I got on there in one coat. Some of them did require 2 because I just don't know how to apply them yet real well. But it's fun to work with. It does self-level. It seemed like up at the top around the circular part, like the what would be your like the strong part of your nail, the apex. Excuse me. For some reason, the gel didn't want to stick there, even though I did apply tack and I did sand it. So I don't know what I was doing wrong there, but I think it got better as the video goes along. But we'll just continue on with it. And I am curing for a full 1 minute in the LED lamp with each coat, each application. So even if I applied 2, then I did a minute, applied the second coat, did another minute. And I also you do that with the top coat. You also do that with Vita Prime, I think it is, or one of their other primers. It has to be cured. But the tack that I'm using, you just do it 30 seconds. So I love that color right there. I think that's so pretty for summer, spring even. I'm looking forward to using these in some manis, so we'll be having some videos coming up soon. So you can see right there, this is one of the colors that I really struggled with. Trying to get it to stick to that one area. I don't know if I'm just too heavy-handed or what was going on there, but I think I ended up having to do two coats on that one. But now these are, like I said, the discontinued ones, and they have come out with new ones called buttercreams. They're smaller containers, so you can actually afford to get more colors, which is great. They're also hard gel, so they can be used for nail art. So if you wanted to draw little intricate designs on your nails, you can, because it's going to stay right exactly where you put it. It's not going to self-level. It's not going to run anywhere. You know, to me, I think it's much easier to apply. I only have a very few of those colors because they sent them in the Come On Over kit. I got a few of them, and then I ordered like a little starter pack of samples, and there were a couple colors in that, and a couple builders. So I'm still, just trying to learn which viscosity that I like. And that's another thing, though. If you're a gel girl or a guy, they do have different viscosities of the gel. So if you are somebody who likes a really thick gel and you just want it to stay where you put it and it functions more, I guess, more or less like an acrylic, which is what I'm used to, then that might be the option that you want to go. If you're somebody who likes natural nails and you're not, you have pretty flexible nails that are in good shape, then you could probably get away with just using Jimmy Gel, which is like a really thin bottled builder. And then they have the potted ones, the Lexi line. They are hard gels that you don't soak off, you have to sand them off, which I personally prefer because my nails are in not the best shape, and they're super thin, they peel, they bend, and they're just not ideal. So having the gel, I like the Extreme. I can't remember what each one is, but there's, I don't know, 5 or 6 different viscosities of it. There's Builder in a bottle, there is Fiber, which is great for like extending your nail to look natural, if you want the natural color. They also make Fiber in colors. I know a lot of people are in love with that Ideal Pink color, but on my skin, I wasn't crazy about it. I think it's pretty, but it's just not right for my skin tone, so I think that I prefer the soft pink, and I did get a sample of the soft pink builder, so I do enjoy that one. But yeah, just depending on what kind of artist you are and how you like to work. If you're somebody who works really fast, you might want the thinner viscosity. If you're somebody who likes to take their time and wants it to stay where you put it, then you probably want to go with the Builder or the Extreme or One Step, something there and along those lines. But get on their website. It's Elegance.com. They have some really good products, not just nail polish. They do have an acrylic kit. The man and woman, it's a family-owned company. The man's actually a chemist who does the mixing and making of these products. I'm sure with help from the wife and daughter on the colors and what kind of things they want. Seems also like they do listen to their customers when somebody mentions that they would like to have this, that, or the other. It won't be long before you'll see it on their website. They'll have that product available, and I do like that about them. Their customer service seems to be really good. The only time I've ever had to deal with them, they were quick in responding back to me. So yeah, I wish I had a discount code for you. I don't know of any discount codes for Light Elegance. If I find one, I will be linking it in an upcoming video. But as of right now, I don't know. Now, when they do their live shows, they're called trade shows. And a lot of times you can get 20% off of their things if you order it during the time that the trade show is going on. But you just have to get on their channel to see when that's happening, because I honestly don't know. And as you can see here, this is another color that I had trouble with, so I did have to do a second coat on it. So for this next set of swatches, I switched over to the Power Bomb to see if that would help a problem that I seem to be having with getting the gel to stick to the apex area of the nail. So we'll see how that goes. And as you can see here, I'm taking my scissors and just cutting about halfway of the full covering that comes on it, just because that makes it easier to get the gel off one side of your brush when you're trying to get the gel out of the pot. As you can see, before I apply each one of these, I do give a quick stir to the gel just to redistribute the particles of pigment that are in the gel. Now this is a buttercream color, and you'll see how much better it applies, how much quicker and smoother, and it takes less polish. And I didn't want to use my Elegance top coat and waste it on swatches, so that's why I'm using a different top coat. But you would use your super shiny and cure it in the LED light for 60 seconds. I switched over and used a cheaper top coat that I have on hand for the swatching, just to not waste my good product that I actually use on my nails. And I'm just wiping the sticky inhibition layer off again with the LA Pro Cleanser and the LA Pro Cleanser wipe. And now I'm just applying a top coat of their super shiny, and we'll coat all of those, and then we'll cure them in the lamp for 1 minute, and then we'll wipe off the sticky inhibition layer. And here you can see I'm just using a little bit of the super shiny to clean my brush with, and it will get all the color out of the brush. You just use a lint-free wipe and kind of press it together and pull away, and it'll clean your brush for you. And here I'm just using another LE lint-free wipe with their LE Pro Cleanser, and I'm just wiping away the sticky inhibition layer from all of my samples. So there's all the swatches, guys, and there's a picture of each one of the sets at the end here. Thank you all for watching. Come back and see me again. Until next time, bye.